We need to talk about a guy and actually acknowledge this guy's improvement over the past couple of seasons and how he literally came back after being benched and took it upon himself to improve everything about his game over the offseason. And that guy is none other than Tyler Guyton. The former first overall pick took his failure to heart and made it an emphasis to fix whatever he had going into his previous offseason. And even though I was a big critic of him because I wanted him to get better, I will be the first to say that when he came to the camp, the fall camp, and we saw clips of him, I was very excited to what we're going to see from him because I thought he was touching another level. Because we all knew, as far as the previous talented tackles in this league or for the Dallas Cowboys, Tyler Guyton is up there. And let's get into the film why we should break that down. So let's start with his most viral clip, okay? Right here, simple 50 protection here. He's going up against the DN from the Eagles. It's the first game. We know what his clip is all too well, okay? But there's some things we can also look to critique with him, okay? So first of all, I believe he catches too early, right here, early in the rep. As you can see in the rep, catches very high right here. So this is where he needs to improve upon right here. So he allows the defensive end to get into his body. That is a big no-no because on the speed to power. Then he hugs them. Still got to work on the hand placement and the hand coordination right here. But look, I love this because we didn't see this in Tyler Guyton's rookie year. The hand fight to readjust his hands. That's a big step for him in the right direction here. Once again, because like I said, last year, he would have been dead in the water here. He would have been dead in the water here, and the defensive end would have dipped the rip and turned the corner on him. But he's able to anchor, punch, use his length, and gives a little slap on the end. I love stuff like that, man. That was very good by him. So one thing that I would credit Schottenheimer, Clayton Adams, Connor Riley doing is that they're leaning into his strengths and letting him to attack guys. People really underestimate how powerful Tyler Guyton is. He's like 6'6", 6'7", 340, and let him lean on folks. Okay, so this is Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis, the big nose tackle for the Philadelphia Eagles. Tyler Guyton is going to get a down block here. This is the play that propel Miles Sanders for that long yard, for that long run. We're not going to pay attention to that. Just pay attention to Tyler Guyton on this rep right here and how much like force and vigor he places on the nose tackle in Jordan Davis here. Comes off. Here we go. Look at that. With the one hand and leans with it too. I love this. One more time, man. Hold on. One more time. That being able to have enough strength to move him like that, he's creating a whole cutback lane. Great job, man. And we're not even gonna talk about Steele getting a great block on that as well. Great job by your lineman right there, creating a lane for your running back. Last year versus the Giants, Tyler Guyton really struggled. Versus it was Kevon Thibodeau or Brian Burns. This year, you're seeing a difference in coaching, a difference in his hand placement, a difference in strike. And I just want to show you on his rep right here. He's one-on-one with Kevon Thibodeau, going to take a inside a slight side step, and is going to punch with a single right hand right here. And notice how strong he is and the position he is. This is night and day compared to what he did last year where he'll overset. Here he is. Look at that. Has the hand out there for the technique, but the punch with the one hand, and he's just comfortable in this position right here. In great position right here. I love how he's staying inside out, staying low, great punch, that was just beautiful right there. One more time, man. Punch. Look at the position he's in. He's inside out on his defensive end here. Sets the anchor. That was just a great rep by him, man. A great rep. Here he is again, showing off his awareness, how he's being able to see the double team, see it coming early, and then now he's able to strike. Notice how I just want to point out how he passes off and he takes on the penetrator of this TE stunt right here with 91. Bah! Good job by him with the strike right there. Great strike by him. This is we didn't see this on rookie year Guyton. Rookie Guyton is catching this, but he's a little bit more powerful right there. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's a quick throw, I pay attention to stuff like that. This is a vast improvement right there, man. Just playing with such violence. Once again, showing off the violence right here. They're gonna have a duo block right here. The camera's gonna go away, but just pay attention to what he does on this 3-tech here, man. Just violent in everything he does, man. Right there on this guy right here. I just want to highlight real quickly. Pay attention to right here what he does. Comes off, takes over, gets it, man. It just helps him. It's just pancaking the guy right here, man. Just such violence this year. I don't know what got into Tyler Guyton, man, but I absolutely love it. I thought this was one of his best reps. He's gonna do a technique called a jump set. That's when you go and attack the defensive end, and he's gonna be all alone. They're in a 4-man slide here, okay? So they're all in the zone protection. He's pretty much manned up by himself, and he chooses to go attack this guy, which means he has no help. Look at the running back is probably scanning here to come help, but it doesn't happen. He doesn't need it. Just shows you. Look this is a difference in night and day of technique. The guy he goes fires off right here. Oh my God, inside out. Hands could be better right there. Inside out, getting a nice punch, extension. Look at him now, staying there. This is the superpower of Guyton once he has you. It's his feet. His feet is immaculate. And look at that. Pressing. Now guess what? Watch him past Dak again so Dak can make the immaculate throw one more time so you can see it coming back. Once he goes inside, watch him pass Dak for that last little effort. I thought that was a very good rep by Guyton right there. Here's another example of his jump set. He's going to come up here and jump set Kayvon Thibodeaux, who he, like I once again say, he struggled with last year. But look the night and day difference of him being inside out and getting hands on Kayvon Thibodeaux. Here he is. They're setting the protection, and look at him. Just getting inside out right there, man. He's just in better position. I was so happy when I was watching the film on this, man. And then, of course, versus the Giants, the dangerous pass rush. Look at this rep right here. Just shows off the superpower of Guyton. Like I say, once again, look at him and how he gives Brian Burns so much trouble right here because he's such a nimble guy. And like I said, he's like 6'7", 340 as well. Here he is. Look at this. Look at that hard kick. That first kick gets a big kick over there, right? Stays inside out, ready in a good position. His feet is immaculate. Look at this. Let me rewind it from the beginning so you can see it. Bah! Like he's, oh my God, like, oh my God. The only thing, right, I wish he would punch just a tad bit harder, but he gets hands on him. He's just placing the hands just a tad bit for me. I wish he just punch it just a tad bit more right there, but he's just, man, he's moving right there. Once again, wanted to show off his new and improved jump set again. Here he goes. Getting ready to jump set the guy right here. Here he is. Jump set. Inside out in great position right here. Guy doesn't leave the line of scrimmage. And wanted to end it off on him showing off his run blocking skills as well. Here he is. Guy goes inside into a 3 and watches him just obliterate 55 right here. That's my man. Motions in the backfield, and look at him. Just completely gets him out to play and still going. So in the early parts of the season, the first quarter, I think it's safe to say that Tyler Guyton is fairly having a very much so improved season what he had last year. I am very much so happy. I feel like the hand placement is the last thing he needs to correct. Still some stuff in the anchor. His strength is very much so better, and I told you his confidence in his strength. I think he's very much so confident in his strength. I'm glad the technique Connor Riley and Clayton Adams is teaching him, because his jump set, we knew it could be deadly because he's so athletic, so he can always have the athleticism to recover when he always, feel like he's beat. But This is just one aspect of his game that he's going to continue to get better at, but I'm very much so happy what I'm seeing from Tyler Guyton. That's been my time, Cowboy Nation. Make sure to like and subscribe the video, hype the video. Until next time, peace.